Did you know that the two most commonly recommended vitamins could be silently destroying your legs? That heaviness when climbing stairs, the struggle to stand up after sitting, or that persistent pain every time you walk. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, the cause might be something you'd never suspect. The very vitamins you're taking every day. In this video, we'll reveal exactly which two vitamins they are, how to tell if you're overdosing without knowing it, and most importantly, the alternative foods and how to achieve a perfectly balanced diet. This video is all you need. So stay with me through to the end. I truly believe that sharing knowledge with you is both a privilege and a joy. My greatest hope is that the information I provide helps improve your health and well-being in meaningful ways. At this stage in life, good health becomes even more precious, and I'm committed to offering you valuable insights you can trust. Your feedback means the world to me. If you have suggestions about my presentation style or topics you'd like me to cover, please share them in the comments below. Your experience and wisdom are invaluable, and your input helps me create better content for our entire community. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get going now. According to the latest data from the Centers for Disease Control, over 76% of Americans over 60 are taking at least one vitamin supplement daily. But here's what's really alarming. A Johns Hopkins University study discovered that 68% of them are overdosing without even realizing it. The New England Journal of Medicine recently revealed that people taking these two specific vitamins have a significantly higher risk of leg muscle loss compared to those who don't. Each day that passes, while you continue taking these vitamins incorrectly, your condition will only get worse. And if you suspect you might be affected, keep watching because the information I'm about to share will help you tremendously. So what's the first vitamin that's secretly weakening your legs? It's vitamin D, the most commonly recommended supplement for people over 60. Surprising, isn't it? Vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin, is essential for bone and muscle health. You know this already, don't you? When our bodies get enough vitamin D, it acts as a master builder for strong bones. It helps your body absorb calcium from food and deposits it into your bones, making them as sturdy as stainless steel. With sufficient vitamin D, your bones stay strong into old age, reducing the risk of falls and fractures, a major concern for seniors. Did you know vitamin D is also a natural mood booster? Sunlight stimulates your body to produce vitamin D while also releasing happiness hormones, brightening your mood, and chasing away feelings of sadness and fatigue, especially during those gloomy winter days. What's more, vitamin D serves as a bodyguard for your cardiovascular system, lowering the risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. Numerous studies show that people with adequate vitamin D levels suffer far fewer cardiovascular problems than those deficient in this vitamin. So what's the problem? Let's examine exactly what's happening and why it's affecting your legs. When vitamin D surges above 2,000 IU daily, the safe limit recommended by the National Institutes of Health, it begins commanding your intestines and kidneys to absorb too much calcium into your bloodstream. A 2023 Harvard University study showed that high-dose vitamin D can increase calcium absorption by up to 40% compared to normal levels. For younger people, this might not be too serious. But at 60 plus, our kidneys, like many other organs, have slowed down. They function at about 30% less efficiency than in our youth. Just like an old filter that can't handle floodwaters, the kidneys can't eliminate all the excess calcium. I always thought more vitamins were better, says James, 72. I took 5,000 IU of vitamin D daily, thinking I was strengthening my bones. Then one day, I couldn't get up from a chair without using my hands. A warning sign I'd ignored for too long. Here's the concerning part. Calcium that isn't eliminated begins to deposit like sediment in old pipes. It finds its way into soft tissues and muscle fibers. These calcium deposits often begin in areas rich with small blood vessels, especially in your leg muscles. Gradually, muscle fibers become stiff and less elastic, like rubber bands that have lost their stretch. At night, you might be awakened by painful leg cramps, a symptom experienced by 68% of seniors taking high-dose vitamin D. This week, you notice difficulty climbing stairs. Next month, standing up from a chair becomes harder. 6 months later, everyday activities become challenging. Not because you're aging, but because an overdosed vitamin is silently weakening your legs. Act immediately. Check your vitamin D pills right now before it's too late. If the dosage exceeds recommended levels without medical direction, you're swallowing the worst poison into your body daily, silently undermining your future mobility and imprisoning you in your own body. How do you know if you're overdosing on vitamin D? According to medical literature from the Mayo Clinic and Cleveland Clinic, there are 3 critical signs to watch for. Sign number 1, sudden muscle weakness, especially in the thighs and calves. If you find yourself struggling to stand up from a chair or climb stairs, that might not be a normal sign of aging, as you've been thinking. Sign number 2, nighttime leg cramps or tingling sensations in your legs. This is a direct result of elevated blood calcium caused by vitamin D overdose, disrupting nerve and muscle function. Sign number 3, dry mouth and unusual thirst, accompanied by frequent urination. This is a sign that your kidneys are trying to eliminate excess vitamin D, but can't keep up after age 60. If you're experiencing any of these signs, keep watching. The solution is simpler than you think. Now, you don't need to panic and stop vitamin D completely. Here's a simple action plan you can start today. Step 1. Review the dosage of vitamin D you're currently taking and consult with a healthcare professional. The goal is to follow the National Institutes of Health recommendations, typically 600 to 800 IU daily for most adults, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Step 2. Consider nutritional balance. Multiple medical studies show that vitamin D works best when your body has sufficient magnesium. Natural magnesium sources in dark leafy greens, nuts, and whole grains. You might also consult your doctor about magnesium supplements if needed. Step 3. Stay hydrated. Drink enough water daily to support optimal kidney function, as recommended by many health organizations. Step 4. Take a gentle 10-minute walk each day. This stimulates blood circulation to your legs and helps your body rebalance calcium in your muscles. Many studies show that adjusting your diet and maintaining physical activity can help improve muscle health in older adults. Always remember to consult with a healthcare professional before making any major changes to your supplement regimen. But vitamin D is only half the story. Let's explore the second vitamin that's even more dangerous. It's vitamin A. You might be thinking, vitamin A? I don't even take vitamin A supplements. But hold on. Before ruling out this possibility, vitamin A doesn't just come from individual supplements. It's in most multivitamins, fish liver oils, and even in many fortified foods that you might be consuming daily. Like vitamin D, vitamin A is also vital for health. Vitamin A is the hero protecting your eyes. It helps your eyes see clearly in the dark, reduces uncomfortable dry eyes, and prevents age-related eye diseases. Your skin becomes smooth and youthful like a baby's skin. Thanks to vitamin A, stimulates new skin cell regeneration, fades dark spots, and slows the aging process. Thousands of new skin cells are born each day thanks to the magic of vitamin A. Your immune system becomes as strong as a mighty fortress, ready to fight bacteria and viruses daily. Vitamin A wraps around natural barriers like skin, lungs, and intestines, places where bacteria frequently attack, creating a solid defense. But when it exceeds the allowable threshold, it will certainly accumulate in your body and silently cause surprising side effects on your muscles and bones. When vitamin A exceeds the safe threshold, above 3,000 mg, 10,000 IU, it doesn't leave your body immediately like a guest who knows when to leave. Instead, it stays, gradually accumulating, like a house guest who's overstayed their welcome and started causing trouble. Imagine this. Every morning you proudly swallow your multivitamin, enjoy your fortified cereal, and maybe add a fish oil capsule because someone told you it's good for your joints. You're doing everything right, or at least you think you are. You're not alone. Millions of Americans over 60 are unknowingly repeating this same scenario every day. We grew up believing vitamins are good, and more vitamins are better. But our bodies are telling a different story. I've always taken pride in caring for my health, shares Ellen, 67, her voice filled with emotion. For 30 years, I never missed my morning vitamins. Yet now, I need my husband to pull me up from the sofa. It hurts not just physically, but strikes at my very dignity. Unlike other vitamins that leave after doing their job, vitamin A stays. It adapts to its new environment. Your liver and fatty tissues become its second home. Look at your hand for a moment. Under that skin, tiny vitamin A molecules are silently accumulating, like the first raindrops soaking into dry soil. One drop is insignificant. But thousands of drops, day after day, the soil becomes saturated and eventually floods. Even more concerning, even if you recognize the problem and stop supplementing immediately, your body still takes 6 months to a year to eliminate excess vitamin A. That's an entire fall and winter season of your life. Precious time you could be spending playing with grandchildren, traveling, or simply enjoying pain-free steps. What begins as a mild ache when stepping out of bed in the morning gradually becomes your body's cry for help. Excess vitamin A doesn't just sit idle. It works, changing how bones regenerate and muscles respond to your brain. Gradually, the steady steps that carried you through 6 decades become uncertain. The push to stand up from a chair becomes harder. Each step up the stairs becomes a small challenge. I remember that day clearly, Frank, 74, recalls, when I couldn't lift my granddaughter. Just 2 years old, barely 25 pounds, and I used to lift much heavier things. But my legs weren't themselves anymore. I felt disappointed and ashamed. But what's truly alarming is when both vitamins A and D exceed their thresholds. They work like a mismatched pair, each worsening the negative impact of the other. Weeks become months, and gradually you realize that the legs that once carried you dancing across the floor, chasing after your children when they were young, and supporting you through life's many challenges, those legs now seem to belong to someone else. But it's not too late. All hope is not lost. Those legs are still yours, and they can become strong again. It all starts with understanding the signals your body is trying to communicate. In the next section, I'll share a quick at-home test that anyone can do today to determine if vitamin A is silently affecting the strength of your legs. So, how do you know if you're being affected by too much vitamin A? Here are simple tests you can do right at home. Test number 1. Look at your palms. If you notice a yellowish discoloration, especially in the creases of your palms, this could be a sign of long-term vitamin A accumulation. Test number 2. The skin check. Gently run the back of your hand over your lower leg. Do you feel dry, rough, or even slightly flaky skin? Excess vitamin A often first appears through unusually dry skin, especially on the lower legs, arms, and elbows. Test number 3. The most important one. Try standing up from a chair without using your hands. Sit in a chair with your back straight, feet parallel. Then try to stand up without using your hands for support. If you feel you need to lean forward excessively or wobble when standing, this could be a sign of muscle loss related to vitamin A. If you fail any of these tests above, don't worry too much. Here's a simple 4-step recovery plan recommended by geriatric nutrition experts. Step 1. Inspect the hidden vitamin A stores in your diet. Open your medicine cabinet And check all your supplements, not just standalone vitamin A. Vitamin A often hides in multivitamins, typically containing 2,500 to 5,000 IU, fish liver oil, an extremely high source of vitamin A, fortified foods like milk and breakfast cereals. Skincare products containing retinol, vitamin A are absorbed through the skin. Step 2. Add antioxidants, especially vitamin E and vitamin C. Studies show they can help neutralize some of the negative effects of excess vitamin A in muscles. Natural sources include nuts, vegetable oils, citrus fruits, and green vegetables. Step 3. Here's a little-known secret. Supplement with healthy fats. Omega-3 fats from fish oil or flaxseed can help your liver process and eliminate vitamin A faster. A Mayo Clinic study showed that 2 grams of omega-3 daily can reduce vitamin A accumulation by up to 30% in 60 days. Step 4. Practice this exercise to reactivate your leg muscles. Stand straight, hold onto a chair back for support, and rise up and down on your toes 20 times, twice daily. This simple exercise stimulates muscle fibers damaged by vitamin A and promotes tissue regeneration. The wonderful thing is, with this plan, most people begin to see improvement within 2 weeks. A 78-year-old study participant shared that after adjusting her diet and exercising regularly, she could climb stairs much more easily. After understanding the hidden dangers of vitamin A and D overdose, the obvious question is, how do we achieve perfect balance? Fortunately, the answer isn't in a complicated formula, but comes from a simple, colorful principle called Eat the Rainbow. The 100-year secret from the world's longevity zones. Have you ever wondered why residents of the blue zones, places with the highest percentage of people living past 100 years old, rarely have vitamin problems? The secret lies in their colorful plates. Make sure each meal includes at least 3 different colors on your plate. This naturally balances vitamins without counting every milligram. Dark green leafy vegetables. 2 handfuls daily, kale, spinach, provide vitamin K and calcium for strong bones. Orange-red foods, 1 medium carrot or 1/2 sweet potato daily gives sufficient vitamin A without excess. Purple-blue foods, blueberries, blackberries, 1/2 cup, rich in antioxidants that protect your brain and blood vessels. White foods, mushrooms, onions stimulate the immune system, especially important after age 60. Secrets to naturally balance vitamins D and A. Instead of high-dose supplements, try. Spend 15 minutes sunbathing each morning between 9 to 11 a.m. for adequate vitamin D, as effective as a 1,000 IU pill without overdose risk. Eat 2 whole eggs, including yolk, weekly, providing vitamin D and choline for brain health. Limit animal liver, high vitamin A source to once a month. Portion size of a deck of cards. Regularly eat fatty fish like salmon, palm-sized portion, twice weekly, creating a natural balance between vitamin D and omega-3s. Next is water. The forgotten but critical factor. A University of California study found that 83% of people over 60 live with mild chronic dehydration without realizing it. Why? Because the sensation of thirst diminishes with age. Drink 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, about 1.5 to 2 quarts. Keep a water bottle within eyesight as a reminder. Each morning, drink 1 cup of warm water with lemon, jump-starting your body and providing vitamin C. And if you want specific, detailed information about special foods for healthy legs, I've created a video explaining the principles behind leg weakness at our age, and more importantly, the 7 specific foods that can restore your leg strength. The video ends with 4 simple exercises anyone can do that are incredibly effective for improving the health of your legs. If you're interested, just click the link in the video description, where you'll find a direct link to this special video. Take a moment to look down at your legs. Those legs have carried you through decades of life. They walked you down the aisle on your wedding day. They chased after your children, taking their first steps. They stood strong through long days of work to support your family. Now, those legs deserve some care and attention from you. Martha, 75, shares with emotion in her voice. I started when I thought it was too late. At 70, I could barely walk. After adjusting my vitamins and changing my diet, I can now dance with my husband again. That's the most precious gift at my age, the freedom to move independently. Remember, the two vitamins that can harm your legs are vitamin D when exceeding 2,000 IU daily and vitamin A when exceeding 3,000 milligrams, 10,000 IU. But now you know how to balance them naturally, intelligently, and effectively. If the information in this video has helped you, think about your loved ones who might be struggling with weakening legs. Share this video as a gift of love, because there's no gift more valuable than health and independence. Thank you for taking your precious time to watch until the very end. Don't forget to leave a comment sharing your story, and subscribe to the channel to receive more valuable health secrets, specifically for the golden years of your life. See you in the next video.